Does anybody else's dogs like dig to china? Like not outside, but like indoors, like they like scratch the floor. They like, I think what I think it is I think it's called like they're nesting. So they're like trying to like, you know, like make them like some kind of blanket comfortable for them, but they do it all the time. Daisy does it all the time. It's crazy. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kristen and welcome if this is your first time stopping by. Today's video is going to be my July favorites. I know I usually don't do favorites videos, or I say I do them and then I don't, but I had quite a few favorites this month that I had to share with you guys. So without further ado, let's get right into this video. Okay, so we're gonna start with skincare. I'm gonna try to go in order of like how I would use the products. These are all makeup products this month. I didn't include books or anything because in my last video I talked to you guys about, or not my last video, but 2 videos ago, I talked to you guys about some of my favorite books that I've been reading this summer. So I'm just going to talk about makeup today, and starting off, I'm going to talk about a new serum that I've tried out, I've been loving. It is the First Aid Beauty Fab Skin Lab Retinol Serum. It's 0.25% pure concentrate. It's for beginner people, or beginner people using retinol. So I needed to get this because I know I look young. A lot of people tell me I look young, but I have like some wrinkles forming on my forehead that I'm trying to prevent from getting worse. So this has been really interesting to try. It doesn't hurt or anything for a retinol serum because it is for that sensitive or beginner skin. If you hear a little pitter patter, it's because Daisy's walking around and you can hear her nails on the floor. But this is what it looks like. It's really cute. This isn't actually super expensive either. I think this was like maybe like 30 something. No, I think it was like 50 something. I can't exactly remember. If I remember, I'll try to link it down below. But what's cool about this is the packaging. So you actually twist it up and you lock it in place, and then there's the pump. So if you were traveling with this, this is super travel friendly because you can't really like make a huge mess. But yeah, so I got this. I've been using it a lot. It's really, really nice. It's lightweight, and I just use that as my serum. I rotate it with another serum that I've used for a while that I'll talk about in a second. But so far, so good, and I started using that maybe like 3 weeks ago. The other serum that I've been loving is the Bare Minerals Skin Longevity Vital Power Infusion Serum. As you can see, I'm like almost out of this. This stuff is really, really nice. It's not super expensive. And this is also to like renew the skin and kind of prevent aging or any premature aging. And I've really liked this. And plus like the bottle is just like super luxurious looking, and it's like very weighty. So I've really enjoyed using this, and I am almost out of it, so I am probably going to get another one. But I do like to try a lot of different serums because I can never decide what serum is my favorite, but so far I've really loved this. The only other skincare item I have is the Revitalash Advanced Eyelash Conditioner. I got this, I got the same eyelash conditioner last year during the Nordstrom anniversary sale. It's kind of funny because like now is also the Nordstrom anniversary sale, or it might be done by now, but they have it in the sale again, and this is $98 for a set of 2 at Nordstrom, and I have been using it because for some reason my lashes just started to get really short, and I was having like somewhat longer lashes for a while, and all of a sudden they're really short. So I started using the serum again, and this stuff always works, and it works really fast. So I have been using that for the past week, and it usually shows results after like 3 or 4 weeks. The next items I'm going to show you are foundations and concealers. I have 2 foundations and 3 concealers this month that I've really been enjoying. The first foundation is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. Mine's in soft beige. This is actually too light for me now. I started using this before I got my tan. But the consistency of this is really nice and lightweight, and it wears really, really well. I've really enjoyed using this. It's just so nice, and I think it's a really good foundation for beginners because it is so lightweight, it's so easy to blend, and this has just been a huge hit for me this month. The other foundation is one that's pretty hyped up right now, but it's hyped up for a reason, and it is the Becca Ultimate Coverage 24-Hour Foundation. This is really, really nice. First, I love the packaging. It's very sleek. I like that it has the pump. It's just super, super nice, and it works really well. It lasts all day. I need to do like maybe a little bit of blotting like towards the middle of the day, but for the most part I think it wears beautifully, and it doesn't really wear off anywhere on my face, which is rare because usually I wear around my nose and on my chin, and like sometimes here because I like touch my face a lot, but this is really, really nice. For concealers, I have one that everybody's been talking about, and it is the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. This is a really, really great concealer. I have mine in the shade Vanilla. The doe foot applicator on this thing is massive. The whole packaging is massive. It's the same size as like a foundation, and it's just kind of ridiculous, but you get a ton of product. You get half a fluid ounce, and usually in concealer, just for reference, you get like 0.08 fluid ounces or 0.29 fluid ounces. So this is a lot of concealer, and I really do like this. Comparison to the Tarte Shape Tape, the Tarte Shape Tape is a lot drier, and honestly in the summer months I think I would prefer the Tarte Shape Tape over this one because this one is super hydrating, and because I do have oily skin, that's something I kind of have to deter away from in the summer. But in the winter, I think that this would be a really great concealer to keep your under eyes hydrated, keep your skin really nice and hydrated in the winter months. So I really liked this. I've been using it a lot, and I think this is a really good dupe or alternative to the Tarte Shape Tape. The next concealer is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer. I used this in a recent video. If you guys watched my last video, this is the match to the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation, and I really, really like this. I thought I had heard some like iffy things about this concealer, but after trying it, I fell in love right away, and I've used it a ton of times since. It's really actually quite buildable under the eyes. It wears beautifully. There's no like any weird like cakiness. It doesn't like get creasy at all. Sorry, Daisy was doing this like koala bear thing. She's like, whenever she wants attention, she like grabs onto my arm, like she's like holding onto a tree like a koala bear would. Anyway, this is a really good concealer. It's super inexpensive, great drugstore concealer, and if you are looking for a new drugstore concealer, I would definitely recommend trying this one out. My last concealer is the Ulta Full Coverage Liquid Concealer Waterproof. I wear this all of the time. Out of this whole month, this is the one I've been wearing the most. It's so, so nice. It wears beautifully. I never find any transfer. It doesn't crease. It's $9, so it's really inexpensive, and it's just a really, really nice concealer. If you want to find a cheap alternative to the Tarte Shape Tape, this is the one. It's kind of has the same consistency. It's a little bit of a moussier texture, and the applicator looks like this. So it's just like a basic, really flexible doe foot applicator. And for the price, I mean, you really can't beat it. So like I found two great drugstore priced concealers this month, and I'm super happy about it because Tarte Shape Tape was starting to get like pricey on me. Like I own a house now, I gotta be careful. So moving on, I have a tool that I've been enjoying using, and it is the new, it's not like innovative or anything, but I really liked the Sapphire Beauty Blender. It's dirty because I just used it this morning, but this is so, so beautiful. I'm not usually drawn to like beauty blenders in general. Like I'm not like a huge, like I'll just use any sponge that works, but for some reason this drew me in and I love it. It is so, so pretty. I think it's one of the prettiest beauty blender colors that they've ever come out with. For tools, if we're staying on this topic, my new favorite highlighting brush is the Anastasia A23 brush. This is just the perfect highlighting brush. My second favorite is the Real Techniques setting brush. I really like that for highlighting as well, but everybody had been raving about this, especially my favorite person that I love to watch do makeup is Jasmine Hand. She uses this for highlighting, and every time she uses it, I'm like, God, I need that. So I finally picked it up, and I am in love. The other brush that I really liked is the Kat Von D Shade and Light brush. I've been using this for blush actually because it just like perfectly fits my cheek. It's one of the most beautiful applications of blush whenever I use this brush, so I'm a huge fan of this. The contouring side, or whatever you want to call this, I don't know if this is actually technically the highlighting side, who knows, but this is a really, really great brush. If you haven't tried it out before, I recommend it. Moving on to a blush, the new L'Oreal Paradise Enchanted collection. I have loved this blush. This is in the shade Fantastical. It smells like peaches, which is great. It has like that perfect peachy gold summery blush look to it. And I also like that it has a mirror. So if you take this on the go, you can see what you're doing. And it's just a beautiful color. It's great for summer, and I've really, really loved this blush. I've worn it every single day this month. And then for highlighter, I have two. One is the Essence Pure Nude Sunlighter in Be My Sunlight. This one is dark for me when I'm pale, but since I got a little bit of a tan, this is one of my favorite highlights. It looks so good on the skin. It has, you can obviously see it has that really nice kind of sheen, sort of glossy appearance, and it really does a beautiful job at highlighting the skin, and it's still pretty beaming. You can build it up quite a bit, and I've absolutely loved that this month. And then the other highlighter is a rediscovery, and it is the Fenty Kilowatt highlighter in Girl Next Door and Chic Freak, and this is a oldie but a goodie. So I've rediscovered this. I've been using this a ton. I love this. I love that you have those two different color options, because like this one is really good in the winter and this one's really good for right now in the summer on me. It's actually still like really pink, so if I put it on the cheek, it's more like a cheek topper, or I put it on and then I put my, I blend my blush into it, so it kind of like hides that streak that shows up there. But this is a really, really great duo if you are looking to buy a Fenty Kilowatt highlighter. So the next two items are palettes, and one I have been using literally non-stop, and it's crazy. It is the L'Oreal Paradise Enchanted eyeshadow palette, and this is what it looks like. I'm sure you guys have seen it. There's nothing new about this. It is stunning. It has some really great, like I've been putting like this shade, this shade, this shade all over the lid. This one's really good for smoky eye. I've been using these on my brow bone. This one is really nice on its own. Like there's just so many options with this, and I've literally used it every single day. And the other one, which it looks like they use like the same packaging, just different colors because they're the same size, is the Maybelline Lemonade Craze palette, and this I've been using the past couple weeks. Love this citrus shade. Sugar Coated is my jam. Coral Punch, and I've really liked actually like Sweet Tea, Berry Ice, and Sherbet, like all of those together. I am still playing with this a lot because I've been using my L'Oreal one more, and this one is a little bit newer this month to me, so I need to still play a little bit more, but this one is really nice. And I think that finally we're getting really good quality drugstore eyeshadow palettes that are actually like comparable to higher end, and I love these. These are so nice. I only have 3 more items. The next is, or all 3 are lip items, but the next is a lip primer or a lip chapstick sort of thing. This is the EOS Crystal one. I don't remember exactly what it's called, but I like it. It's the pink one. Has like the see-through crystal thing. The only downside is it's coming out of the packaging, so that's kind of a bummer. But I've been using this. I use it every night before I go to bed, just to really hydrate the lips. It adds a really nice shine, and I really like it. Easy May, do you want to be in the video? Come here. Everybody, I know it's been a while, but say hi to Daisy. So Daisy is obviously pretty much full grown. She is a little bit of a troublemaker. She just wants some attention right now, so. Okay, so the last, don't get distracted. So the last 2 products are lipsticks. One is this is really old, but I still use it, and it is the, oh thank you Daisy. This is the L'Oreal La Matte lipstick, and this is in the shade, there's actually no shade on here, but it's the matte one, and it has one of those like twist up things here. Daisy, stop. So this is really nice. I've just been using it a lot. It's a really good, like, and it's still really creamy and everything, so it's really nice, and I've really been enjoying that. And the other one is the Too Faced Melted Matte Liquefied Matte Lipstick. I've never had one of these before. This one's in Queen Bee. I got a sample. I think it was either in my Sephora Play or an Ipsy. I can't remember. But love the shade. It is really good. It's a little bit of a cooler tone shade, so I think I'm probably going to wear it more in the winter. But I've been using it a lot this month. I guess I can add Daisy as a favorite since she's sitting with me. So Miss Daisy has been a favorite this month. She is pretty much full grown. She's pretty smart. She's a little rambunctious, but what puppies aren't? Yeah, she's a good puppy. I'm very proud to have her. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any favorites that you would like to mention, leave them in a comment down below. I promise I will bring you guys some more Disney videos soon. I know I've done like a lot of makeup videos in a row, but I have a lot to talk about lately and I wanted to share it this month. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I'm really close to 700 subscribers, and my goal is by the end of the summer to be at 1,000. So please join my little family here on YouTube, and I can't think of anything else to say. So I love you guys so much, and have a great day. Bye guys.